Europe has already made good progress towards the target. It's now probably in 2025 around 12% of the agricultural area, and it's aiming for 25% by 2030. It's not growing fast enough to get to the figure by 2030. So from that point of view, we need a transformational approach to policy to do a bit more. We can always improve policies, but we need to actually go a step further to really make change. I think one of the areas is to keep a very strong focus on environmental policy support and to recognize the environmental benefits that organic farming brings, because that is something that is really valuable, and if the farmers are encouraged to do that, then it can be good for society in Europe to do that. The second aspect, of course, has got to be to improve the market for organic products. That's actually down to the market actors. So we need to create a base on which the market can grow, which is not disrupted by policy, but is in fact working together. So I think that needs to be addressed. And then the third area, which I have to say, is that we need, with so many new people coming into the organic sector, we need to get good training, good advice, good information resources available, clear focus on organic, so that we can work with maybe 1 million more people in the next 5 to 10 years to get to that 25% target.
The first recommendation that we are setting up on this topic is that all farmers that want to know more about organic agriculture should have access to good quality advice and information. And in order to achieve that, advisors need also some training so that all advisors know what organic is. They might not know all the details, and if a farmer really wants to go ahead, they might want to call in more specialist advice. But first questions, all advisors should be able to answer, and that is clearly not the case at the moment. So that would be the first action. All farmers have access to good quality advice and information on organic agriculture. The second is that AGRIS is now a strong focus in the Common Agricultural Policy, and it looks to be as if that will also be in the proposal for the next Common Agricultural Policy. But what AGRIS means for the organic sector is rarely ever clear. It's quite often you don't know. So we want more guidance from the European Commission to the member states, and from the member states to the those that are implementing the AGRIS policies, of how organic should be identified in there and how organic should be defined with, well, it is defined by the regulation. That's what we have and what we know about organic agriculture. So the advice should support that and should support the full understanding of what the organic regulation says. So that's the second, and I think those are the most important, two most important tools.